Hi everybody. Um, my name is Sandra Nelson and this is my cat Merlin who wants to get into the house, and I'm making this video and I'm not letting him in just at the minute, and the reason is because there's a cat war going on. Anyway, I wanted to show you just for a bit of fun and also being quite serious about it. I wanted to show you how to prepare crystals if you're going to set them out for the full moon. Normally I would have had them put out a day or two ago. Today's full moon, and there's also it's called the buck moon. Here comes the dog. Hello, don't knock the video, good boy. So anyway, look, I'm just going to get on with it. What I have is I have all my crystals here. I'll just show you in this beautiful dish. So I have loads and loads of crystals here. I'm just going to take the larger ones out and I'm going to set them over to one side. Yes, you're lovely. You're lovely. And so you probably can hear some noise going on in the background as well. So what I'm going to do is just start off and just show you a really quick, simple little thing that you can do to prepare your crystals. So this is just some of the things that I do. I play a bit and I bring in the energy of fun. And for me this week I've been really focusing on my root chakra for the last couple of weeks. And it's quite interesting because there's so many things that have happened around the root chakra as I've been progressively working on it. So one really ridiculous thing is that my toilet seat broke, and the root chakra is basically your base. Toilet seat broke. A few weeks ago I was talking about really important big decisions and I fell over and pulled something in my ankle, sprained my ankle. My ankle's quite swollen on my right side. And then through this week, as I was really putting in foundations for some particular things in my life, republishing a book that was published a number of years ago. I've also got another book that I'm going to publish at the end of the month, and I'm going to relaunch my chakra cards and things like that. There, all these really kind of like root based things. Our root chakra is about our foundations, our ability to build stability, provide for a home, finance. We are born through our root chakra. I have a whole series of videos on the energy system starting next week. They started actually this week on Tuesday. I introduced it and it's free. It's on YouTube, and there's going to be a couple of videos each week. Next week starts with the root chakra and you'll be able to see those videos anyway. But while I've been focusing on my own root chakra and creating that stability for the different projects that I have on in my life, so many little things happened around my root chakra. And of course, if you're on the journey of being a healer, we are equipped, we have tools and we have techniques that we can use to strengthen and support ourselves. So when you have things that happen, like you get bit by horseflies and you're highly allergic to them, or you fall over when you're having a conversation about stability and important things, then those are all areas whereby it's just about having a deeper conversation with yourself and looking at how you're ready on the interiors, and also how you're ready on the exterior. All work that shows up on the exterior is about what's going on in the interiors. So that's a little bit of understanding about the root chakra. And even though I've been working with energy for, I think I qualified as a Reiki master in 2006 or 2007, and I've been, on a continual learning journey. It just never stops. It's constant. So even whenever I want to bring out something, significant, and it doesn't matter how much work or study I have done, there's still going to be work to do. There's always work to do. And for me, it's about bringing in, fun into the learning of it as well. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to do crystals. And I'm going to read you a mantra on the root chakras. So here we go. And that'll bring stability for anybody who's feeling quite shook in their foundations. In relation to COVID, maybe it's around jobs or heartbreak, maybe it's around bereavement and loss. Maybe there's people in your family who are ill, who are experiencing life-threatening illnesses and things like that. So we're going to ask for healing energy to be drawn in. And as I use the sound healing bowl, this is actually for the throat chakra, we're asking Spirit to provide support for all those people in our lives, in our own lives and around us who need some extra love at the moment. That's my dog Paddy. And just breathe in and exhale. And breathe in and exhale. Just allow that intention of stability, roots, and a leg to stand on for everybody who's facing really difficult circumstances with COVID, especially around the family and homes and illness. We ask for stability. So I'm just going to set that to one side, and I'm going to show you a little bit now quickly on what to do for this full moon. So what I have done here is I have, and I know this is all back to front, it's to do with the way the camera is, but on this note here I have written down things that I am going to release. So this is going to be released and I'm going to let go of this, whereas I've written down on a sheet of paper everything that I would like to draw to me. So that can even be things like kindness, support, generosity of people who will listen, who have understanding, people who reach out to offer help, to ask for help. It can be all sorts of things. It can also be about paying the bills and practical things like getting your washing machine fixed and your dishwasher fixed or leaky taps. So it can be about all sorts of things that you're going to bring towards you what it is that you really need for the next month. And I just do this usually on a monthly basis. So I've popped all of that into the envelope, and as you can see I have a lovely big spiral on that envelope. So this one is actually going to be burnt, and it's going to be burnt safely, and it's going to be, the fire is going to release it into the ethers. This one is going to be placed on my altar, and I have a video on YouTube all about the importance of creating a focal point in your home and an altar space. So that's up on YouTube. I'm going to pop this one just up here because I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to take out my little crystal tree. And so here's one of the mantras, and this is actually the symbol of the root chakra here. So as you can see, it looks like a person who's standing with a very long leg, and they're standing with their legs wide apart, and you've got a triangle just pointing down to the ground. You've also got a square base, and you have lotus petals all the way around that circle. So that's one of the depictions of the root chakra. And this mantra and affirmation is, I have roots and a divine reason to be here. And so you bring in the knowledge and the learning about that. There's the dog way out. So part of the meaning of that, and it's also on the back of this little card, is one of the precious stones is actually red jasper. And I have red jasper just here, and this is kind of that real blood red color, and also smoky quartz, which I have behind me, which was a gift from a really special shamanic friend. This is smoky quartz with a money spider living in it. You can stay in there, it's okay, nobody's going to harm you. So there's my little money spider in the crystal. That's smoky quartz, and I love this one because it looks like all sorts of things. And then, so say for example, if the root chakra is out of stability, the disturbance will also bring in loss of job, loss of home, alcoholism, depression, addictions, gambling, unable to create a successful relationship and create a successful basis. I will let the cat in, but not just now because there is a cat war going on. So there's a bit of shuffling around to do. So if you have lower back pain, that's also the root chakra as well. And so it's really about asking for healing to come into those areas. Here's the crystals. I have them in this lovely bowl. I have tons of them. This is also another very special bowl that was especially made for me. And there's actually 4 other women in Ireland who have it. We all hold province waters in relation to waters for Ireland, and we do a lot of work through Ishnok and the fire. So this is actually just sea salt in this very special bowl. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my crystals right into on top of the salt, I'm going to put as many in as I can. I also have ordinary stones and pebbles that I collect from the beach, and sometimes there's little mementos of things that people give me. So I'm going to pop them all into this bowl here. And this is kind of my ceremonial bowl. Oh, there's yellow jasper, which is also used as, I don't know if you can see that, it's also a root chakra stone. I pop them all in there, and then I'm going to use this lovely chalice cup. And I've got fresh well water, and I'm just filling that up. So normally you could take a little bit of extra time with this, but this is just how I do it. I would soak them usually overnight, or I'd soak them for as long as I have. You know, we're all quite busy, so I basically just have them all in the water. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set that up for a moment. I have a lovely towel. I just use an ordinary bath towel, a clean one. And then I'm going to take the crystals out of the salty water. I'm going to place them on the towel, and I'm just going to dry them off, and then they're going to go out in the sun. I place them somewhere where the moon can really reflect its light on them. That water is actually going to then be placed outside as well. So I just dry them all off. Oh, there's one escaped. There's like another smoky, no, that's obsidian actually. So, and then I place them, can you hear the noise, sorry, into the center of the bowl. And I'll just show you, this bowl actually was given to me. Again, it's got that lovely Reiki symbol of all the power of the universe. And it's got that lovely spirals. I love spirals because it's all about the energy flowing from a point. So put all the crystals onto this. And then what I'm going to do is charge them up in the moonlight. As I say, normally I actually did cleanse some crystals the other day, and I already had them out. I'd like to put those ones in there as well. And this little tree for me just sits in the center. That's going to go outside, and I'll just quickly do these ones and then dry them off. And then all of it pops outside, and so the whole focus is bring it in whenever you're ready. I'm probably going to leave mine out in the moonlight overnight, and then bring them in first thing in the morning. And then from there, what I'll do is I'll just work with these crystals in a different way. If you're interested in finding out any more about crystals, just email me privately. There's what has escaped. There's lovely amethyst has escaped. And what we'll do just to finish up is just to take a moment. Let's just close our eyes. Everyone has experienced a really big significant change in their root chakra, in their energy fields for some time leading up to COVID, during COVID. And we're still in the middle of a really big transformational phase for everyone in our lives. So just bring in that lovely sense of your roots going really, really deep into the earth, bringing grounding and stability for you in your life and for your loved ones. And don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help and support. There's another cat has just come in to join. That's the thing, when you start doing anything like this, all the animals just hear you and they want to be part of it. And so that's all from me for now. And I will pop on again in a short while and show you another video on how to do something else. Thank you very much. Bye for now.